County for almost 18 years, and at least 16 of those years were under Keith. And by the time I had gotten to him, I really didn't know what kind of guy he was, but before him, I had miscarried 2 children, and when I got to him and got pregnant a 3rd time, I'd never seen anyone be so compassionate and caring and on pins and needles more than I was when I was pregnant. He just was a very nurturing manager, and the 3rd and 4th pregnancy, he was just awesome. He just really took good care of me. The times that I've spent working with him was an honor and a privilege. Never seen anyone that has so much passion for what they do. The fantastic thing about working for Fulton County IT department is that we're always, when I say we, even though I'm not actively here anymore, just always on cutting edge technology, because he was never afraid to step out and try whatever. Never got to a standstill, always progressing, always moving forward, no matter how difficult it was. And just like Neymar said, he was the safety net. I mean, it'd be 3 o'clock in the morning, and I mean, it was just nothing for your BlackBerry to go off, and he's just sending out white papers, that he's been reading on what's coming next to try to prepare the team for, all right, we're getting ready to move forward in something else. You just never got an opportunity to be bored, really. He just always pushed you to do greater and better than where you were the second before. I mean, I've never met anyone who actually was just the epitome of what a great manager is. And all of this is before the last few years when he became old and cranky. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with him now. But this is like before the last few years when he was just, he just always had something funny to say, even in the midst of a catastrophe. Just always, you wanted to work for the man because he was just always in your corner. He always had your back, even when you didn't ask him to, even when you didn't know. He was always there. And even though I've been gone for a while, I miss him. He was a great friend, not perfect, because I would want to strangle him sometimes, but he was still an awesome man to work for. And if I were you and I was still here, I know I would miss him greatly. And I really hope that whoever steps into your shoes moves Fulton County IT forward and not allow this department to ever get stagnant in technology. Because right now, you really set the standard. Other counties just don't do what Fulton County does. So, you enjoy yourself, sir. I'm telling you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to pay tribute to Keith. I start not saying anything because I can't have these shy moments. But I would be remiss if I had not come and just say a few words. And Dee spoke so eloquently, she didn't leave a lot for me to say, but I still have a few things that I can say about you that will pay tribute to my time working with you. But I want to fuss at Katrina Terrell, wherever she is, because I did not know you were retiring until I was invited to another retiree party on Friday, and thank you, Teresa Atchison, for telling me that Keith was retiring. But anyway, when I started to work for Keith, I had been in environment and community development for years, and we were the technical support for that department. But when we got married to the IT department and Fox Lawson came along and changed all kinds of things, I didn't know what to expect. And when I did get to the IT department, Keith had loaded me up with so much work, I said, I don't know about this. And I was trying to handle all I could until one day I got to my breaking point. And I said, can I come in and close the door? We need to talk. And as I approached him a little tentatively and told him I thought I was overwhelmed and he was just giving me a whole lot of work and I just didn't see how I could complete everything, he said, I was wondering when you were going to come in and talk to me about that. So his method was to push me to the breaking limit, to push me so that I could do all I could do for customer service, all I could do for technical support, and I appreciated that. So at that time, I just lifted the death threat thoughts that I had. So thank you for pushing me. But as it has been said and echoed throughout the room, Keith is a very supportive person, and he will not let you fail. He will throw you out there to sink or swim. And you can go down for the third time and keep on going, but he'll rescue you. All you have to do is just raise your hand. So I thank you for that. I thank you for the personal way that you pushed me to develop personally, and all the nice things that you did, even as I prepared to retire. You didn't have to pay for my husband to go, but thank you. I miss you since I've been gone, and I think of you often, and I pray that your retirement will be one where you can just blossom in relaxation as well as you blossomed in the work that you did here. Good luck.
Yes. Keith has really, really been awesome in my whole career, actually, guys. I've been at the county now for 20 years myself. And I remember when I first started, I started out, my background is finance, and I was in the finance department, and I had an opportunity to come in and work in the IT department. And when I came, I worked with Keith and Neymar really close. In fact, Keith was what I am today, network administrator, and he and I shared offices together, and I didn't know what to think working with this guy, because he was always all over the place. And of course, I'm in finance. I had no idea what was really going on, because what they told me, what I was going to be doing when I was hired, was everybody new comes in here, all we want you to do is create email accounts. That's it. And I thought, sure, I can do that. And that's what I started out doing. And one day, I was in Keith's office with him, with all this stuff on the board, and I started asking him some questions about some of the things they had on his board. And I remember his children as well, because it was 4 of us in the office at one time: his son, his daughter, Keith, and myself, because they had nowhere for me to sit. So anyways, so I'm sitting here and I asked Keith these questions, and Keith asked me, and I said, he started trying to explain this stuff to me about, what was on this board, because he would always have a ton of people coming in and out of his office all the time. So finally it just became he and I. And he said to me, let me ask you a question, Ed. So what happens if one of the mail servers go down, or what are you going to do? I said, dude, they didn't hire me for that. They hired me to put these mail accounts in, and that's it. I could care less about a server. And he was like, not a good answer. And at that point, I knew something had to change. And what he told me was, he said, I want you to go back, try to learn this stuff, try to understand it, try to get to the basics, to the bottom. I want you to build a server. I want you to understand all the components that go in that. And at that point, I knew that, either I'm going to make it or I'm not. And because of Keith, guys, and of course, we all have stuff to do within ourselves too. But one of the things that he did, he pushed, and I appreciate him for that. And he's been an awesome boss. I think he couldn't have put it any better, or many of you. He's just been one of the bosses. I just think it's going to be hard to find someone like him again, to be able to, just kind of come in there when you're having a rough time and just be like, you know what, it's going to all be okay. He used to always tell me that on my team, no one fails, and that's a very true statement, and it's been true since I've known him. So I want to tell you, Keith, we're going to miss you a whole lot. We really appreciate everything you've done and tried to do for us, and you've been great. So hang in there, and don't try to kill yourself working so hard all the time. Thanks. Is the food here yet?
We started here in the county about the same time. How did I get to know Keith? Initially, I met him, well, let me back up. I met Keith by noon because I was working on several projects. For instance, I was doing, at that time, Fox Pro was a very popular programming language for PC. And I was doing several programs for the county manager office, etc. And one day I had to go over to Deion Berry's office. He had an application over there, and he said he had a problem with it. I said, a problem with it? I don't recall writing anything over here. He said, yeah, Keith Dickie did this. He set us up and everything is going great, but we got this problem right now. We need to take a look at it. I said, okay, Keith Dickie. So I went over there, sure enough, they had an application, everything was running good, and I said, well, hold on, some of this stuff I don't understand, because now he's using variables. I was a COBOL programmer. I said, maybe you need to get Keith Dickie to come back over here and take a look at it. He said, okay, well, I gave him a call. So I went on and I heard about Keith Dickie again. So finally, one day, it was Robert. We were having problems with token ring. And Bob Berry was our manager there. So we finally got to Keith Dickie on the scene. And we went into the closet, and Keith said, first thing first, you know, guys, I don't understand this stuff. So I'm going to get with you all. We're going to figure it out together. I just understand the concept behind it, and I just kind of put the dots together to make it work. And from there, my relationship became with Keith a love-hate relationship. Because everywhere I go, there he was. Eventually, it turned out to be, well, I'm working with Keith, and I'm working for the county attorney. Now it's Nobel Network, and I'm taking care of several departments, so is Keith. And I'm having issues, and I come to Keith and say, Keith, I'm having issues. He said, well, let me tell you this. He goes in his own language, he explains something to me. He said, go back and you can do it. I said, sure, I've been working down there about 2 or 3 days. I haven't did it yet. Yeah, but go, try this, and try that. Sure enough, I go back down there, and in half a day, I figure the problem out. I said, Keith, how you doing? He said, man, I don't know. It's just something that's in my mind, you know. I just see it behind the pictures. I know what goes on behind the scenes. I said, well, you need to share that with me some more. But what I learned from Keith, basically I learned trust and verify. That's his popular saying, trust but verify. Password. Password was my thing. I know it was the typical American thing, you know, what is your favorite password? Your son name, your wife, your significant other. Keith said, no. You don't do password like that. I said, what do you mean? How do you do yours? He said, you come up with an acronym. I said, what do you mean? Well, you come up with a saying, and the only thing you use is the first letters up. He said, if you ask me now what a password is for this server, I don't know it, but I know it. I said, okay, you know it, but you don't know it. He said, yeah. Okay, for instance, one of my favorite passwords was all black people come from Africa. Okay, so I took the first initiative from that, and I started applying it. People used to say, what's the password? I said, I don't know, but you get to the keyboard. I have to go through the keyboard and kind of go through it mentally, and I still do not know it, but I know what the saying is, and I know the acronym. Yeah, that's about it. But long story short, Keith been here rough along with me. I've been here 25 years, and we have come a long way. Keith, you're my friend. I love you. You know, we from the Caribbean. Oh, come soon, man. Come soon. You have brought us a long way. You taught us a whole lot. I love you for it. Everyone admire you. Like I said, there's a love-hate relationship with you, but in the end, I give you your props. God, you are, as it was said, you 100% now. You're genuine. I appreciate it.
We're here to celebrate a genius. Keith has been so amazing in the arena of information technology. You know, I came to Fulton County, well, it was a long time ago. And throughout the years that I have been here, Keith has always been a listening ear. He has always suggested things that could help us do our jobs more efficiently. He's also, I mean, he has this little quiet, sort of, you know, laid back demeanor about him. And it is helpful when you have other personalities, sometimes, such as mine, when you want something, and then Keith says, well, you may want this, but I think it'll work better this way. And then he takes his time and he explains why it is better to have it this way. But I thank you so much, Keith, for all you have done for the clerk's office, for Fulton County as a whole, and for the employees of Fulton County. We appreciate you so much. We wish you well on your retirement, and may God continue to bless you.
I'm not much for speaking, and I'm a lot less since I left. But for me, Keith, I worked in a number of environments over my career and life. And what I experienced, there are really two types of people when it comes to information. Those that think if they keep it to themselves, it makes them greater. And those that share what they know to make everyone around them greater, and in turn make themselves even greater. Keith's one of those. Keith's one of the smartest people I've ever known, but not just for what you do, but how you shared it and brought those around you up, me included. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. We're here to celebrate, of course, Keith Dickie's retirement. I think the county is actually losing a valuable asset right here. I came to the county in 2000, a part of the CGIS team. We were separated. It was CGIS IT, and then it was county IT. I came to the county. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. This county is behind the times. When I got here, I ran into Keith Dickie. Me and Keith actually started to talk. Keith is the only person that I think I ran into that can actually talk to me on my level. When I say that, I know you're laughing. But Keith could talk server, he could talk network, he can talk assembly language, he can talk Pascal, he can talk C, C++, Java, anything that you think you know about IT, Keith can talk. Keith is also a father figure. There's been plenty of days I come to Keith, I'm tired of this county, I gotta go. Avery, you ain't going nowhere. I need you to stay here a couple more years. Keith, I gotta get up out of here, I can't take this anymore. I'm tired of the county. Avery, I need you to stay here a couple more years. Next thing I knew, a couple of years was 9 years. 9 years, well actually in 2005, Keith came to me and told me, he said, Avery, I need you to leave IT. I said, Keith, why I need to leave IT? This ain't the place for you. You can't grow. I need you to leave. I said, Keith, I've been telling you that since day one. There you go. He said, no, I didn't tell you to leave the county. I just need you to leave IT. I need you to go to the Clerk of Superior Court's office. That's a better fit for you. I said, Keith, you already know the history between the Clerk of Superior Court and the county IT. He said, don't worry about that. That's why I'm sending you over there, so we have a better relationship. So of course, I went over to county IT. Keith is the one directing me. Keith also would tell me, Avery, you're going to come to a crossroad by the time you hit 40. This year, y'all, I'll be 40. Everything Keith has told me, everything I think I could have learned, Keith has actually been the one to actually teach me since I've been here at Fulton County. So for any of you that probably have gray hairs or don't have any hair, such as myself, it's probably because Keith pissed you off a lot. I'm all going to speak the truth. I know his wife and his daughter is here, but they know Keith is actually one person that actually, I mean, he really will piss you off, but at the same time, he's telling you good. He tell you a lot of information in riddles. So if you can't decipher a riddle, like I said, me and Keith was the only one that could talk different languages. The rest different from everyone else in the county. So Keith, I hate to see you leave. I know I'll be in contact with you. You're still a father figure to me. You and Dirk, me and Dirk has always been in your office, in your ear. You fuss at both of us about certain little things that we do as far as IT related. I'll still be contacting you. Congratulations on your retirement.
I wanted to come and pay my respect to Mr. Chief Dickie. Chief has been very instrumental in me learning a lot. He never gave me all the answers I wanted. He only pointed me in the right direction. He said I would never learn unless I go and do the research and figure it out myself. But he always pointed me and gave me good information. I used to tease and call him a walking brain, and he still is. And he's going to do well, whatever he do. And I want to say that Comcast stole his idea of home monitoring systems long before, they put it out there. Keith was doing home monitoring years back. Every time I go to his office, he always has something to show me. So he's a walking brain. All right. Good luck, Keith.
Thank you.
So I couldn't let Keith go without somebody from the library saying something, and so I elected myself. If you don't know me, I'm Ann Hames from the library, and a lot of you do because there are many people in the IT department to whom we are very, very much in debt for all of your creativity and your quick thinking and your constantly figuring out better ways to make our computers work for the public. But Keith, you really are everything people have said you are, and your nimble mind and your inability to ever let a problem go has been so much to our benefit in the library. Thank you. The thing that I remember, because it happened in 2004, when the library, and for those of you who weren't here or don't know this, the library and our public computers was actually crashing the entire county network again and again and again. And some of the really creative minds in IT, and Keith, you were one of them, thought about it, tried to figure out what was happening, and solved the problem. And thank you, because I really think we can attribute still being standing and alive in Fulton County to you. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoy your retirement. We will miss you.
Thank you. work-related. But after work, about 5, 6 years ago, you decided to be on this health kick. You decided to run on the treadmill, and we would see you in the gym, many of us that participate in Fulton County Fitness Center. But not only that, some of us participated in the funk aerobics class on the 4th floor, where when we would dance, and Marcus was there, Shanika was there, Justina was there, whatever the instructor would say, we'd do the Superman, we'd go to the right, Keith would go to the left. If we had to do the turn around, Keith would turn around, he'd always end up at the destination. He just never did it the way he was supposed to do it. But see now, Keith, that you're entering into this new adventure, that you can move to your own beat.
That's right.
Set your own pace.
Thank
so
you.
Now Tyrone has a presentation he wants to give you. Hey. Hey. Okay. Coming on the heels of what everybody said, and it's been a long line, I'd like to say, me personally, I want to thank you for your advice, your guidance, your patience, and of course being that safety net, as I fell in it a couple times. And before I came to the county, my hair was black. Now it's gray. Got that. Anyway, I think you deserve an award. And I've been thinking hard about this. I think I came up with the right thing. So now, I want to present this award. You need to come up and get this. This is your award. You right there, you're a nutcracker.
Eliza, and this is on a personal note. It's not going to be long, but I've known Keith since 1993. I moved in the neighborhood, and the first one who welcomed us, his family was the first one to come and welcome us into the neighborhood. And as all of you have been saying, Keith is just, I don't know, he's just another type of person, I would say. Because I remember that when I moved into the neighborhood, not only that he make us feel at home, he would come and welcome us, but we didn't have a lawnmower. One day, I was in the house and somebody's mowing my lawn, and I turned around, I'm like, who the? And I turned around, and this man in short, and he's got his polishes on, and he's just riding the lawnmower and helping me out. And I just want to say that, Keith, I'm glad you're retiring, because any time of the night, I mean, he's like a family to us. We know each other for so long, we become family. My house is open to his kids. Day and night, he's at my house. And when I need something on a computer level, my computer always crashing. And first person, call Keith, 10 o'clock at night. He does not hesitate to come over and fix my computer. Now he's retiring, I just want to say, thank God. Yes, Keith, I'm not going to be feeling guilty that you have to make it work. I'm going to call you at any time. I have 2 broken computers, 1 laptop, need to be fixed. Yes, thank God he's retiring.
appropriate. I think we're all better technologists, right? Because of Keith, I think that's the easy part of the story. The reality is, many of us wouldn't be in the positions we're in today, including myself, without Keith. Keith's been there as a mentor, as a friend, and and he's made me a better parent in many ways. He's raised me as he's raised his kids, and I truly want to say I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And if he thinks he gets to retire and keep his phone off, he's got another thing coming. So on behalf of the county, Keith, I want to read this proclamation, which has been signed by members of the board, including the chair. And I will read, whereas Keith Dickie is an outstanding career public servant known for his leadership, integrity, concern for his employees, and commitment to great service to citizens, while balancing his professional life with his commitment to his family, including his wife, Sherry Ann, daughter Candace, sons Dirk and Stefan, his mother, as well as many friends. And whereas Keith Dickie is a native of Trinidad and Tobago, I was just testing you guys, and earned a Bachelor of Science in Information Management Systems from York College in New York, and joined Fulton County government on October 20th, 1993, serving in both the Department of Information Technology and District Attorney's Office, and was ultimately promoted to the position of Assistant Director of Information Technology. And whereas Keith Dickie has mentored hundreds of IT professionals, teaching a generation of technologists the concept of ownership, and whose catchphrases such as never let a crisis go to waste, and there's a little trick, man, and now part of DOIT's vernacular, and whereas Keith Dickie worked tirelessly to address threats to Fulton County, including the NIMDA virus, the Welchia worm attack, the GCIC jail fiasco, and the infamous disaster recovery test, and was the architect and chief scientist on major projects, including network modernization, data center consolidation, and operational readiness. And whereas Keith Dickie's innovations resulted in numerous awards, highlighted by recognition from Microsoft Corporation for his leadership on the very first production deployments of Windows Vista and Windows Server 2008, and were a major factor in the Department of Information Technology being ranked as a top 10 IT operation nationally by the National Association of Counties 7 times. And whereas Keith Dickie will retire from service with Fulton County government on September 3rd, 2013, after nearly 20 years of exemplary service to citizens and employees. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners of Fulton County thanks Keith Dickie for his leadership and integrity during his nearly 20 years of public service, extends congratulations on his retirement and best wishes in all future endeavors, and does hereby proclaim September 3rd, 2013 as Keith Dickie Appreciation Day in Fulton County, Georgia. Congratulations.
miss you. Happy retirement. Hey, Keith, how are you? Happy retirement.
Thank you for all your help and keep it black here in the coast spot. Keep it there. Good luck to you, Keith.
Good luck, Keith.
Happy retirement. It's not redundant. Well, it is.
For you.
What can I say? Bring operations to what it is today. It's not just us operations folks, but you've truly been inspirational in my upbringing throughout my years here with my team. I just want you to let you know that I'm truly appreciative of all you've done. That I want to wish you nothing but the best as you move forward throughout your future endeavors. So take care of yourself, man, and be sure to get back down here to some talk to us, see us, and wish you well. Happy retirement. Miss you.
Happy retirement, Keith. I'm gonna miss you. Take care.
Best. I'm jealous. I want to be more of my take care.
Bye, Keith. It was a pleasure working with you all these years. It's going to be sad to see you go, but I wish you well and all the love and Keith, it's been good knowing you. I wish you all the endeavors and everything on your journey. And I love you much. It was great working with you. So keep in touch.
This is why I want to wish you a happy retirement. Do what you want to do. By all means, please get your line dancing coordination. That's one thing I remember that you could not do in your tenure here at Fulton County IT. But I trust you'll be able to have plenty of time to dance, travel, and do whatever you want to do. And I hope you enjoy every moment of retirement. Take care, and I enjoy working with you.
Bye, Keith. Enjoy your retirement. Bye, Keith. See you later. Don't talk too much in retirement. Bye, Keith. Congratulations. Bye, Keith. Happy 20 years. See you. Congratulations, Keith, on 20 years of service with Fulton County government. Bye, Keith. Congratulations. Bye. Hello, Keith.
We're sorry you're going, but look, man, we appreciate everything you've done and the great ideas and the things you brought to us will stay here for a long time. So we appreciate all your hard work.
Keith, I'm gonna miss you. I hope you have a good time in your homeland and on the beach. And again, as Jonathan said, I will miss all the things that you have brought to me in Fulton County and IT. And I wish you everything you've done. Good retirement.
Hi, Keith. I guess you're happy that no one else is going to ask you when you're going to get retired. The day has finally arrived. I'm just imagining you sitting back home in the beach and just with your flip-flop and shorts and drinking beer and thinking back about the past. Of course you do. Anyway, wishing you luck in your life, rest of your life, and enjoy your family and your fun and everything. We're going to miss you here. Peace.
Okay, bye, Keith. I hope you have a wonderful retirement and it's been great working with you. Thanks for all your help and all your knowledge and what you have with your life.
Hi, Keith. I miss you.
You listen down here, and I'm sure you won't miss having to come up here and fix my computer. Hope things go great in the next phase of your life. If you have any problems, just call me, and I'm sure I can figure out a little trick model to fix your problem. God bless you in the next phase of your life.
Keith, it's been a real ride. It's been fun. We've enjoyed learning a lot from you. This is coming from a man with a hurt back. Been had a lot of weak back. So, this is for you and your retirement celebration. You know you're not going anywhere. You know somehow you're going to be around. Because you never know, even when you're in treatment. Okay, so quit cutting me off, so. Yeah, I hear this celebration about you. Good luck in your near future. Good luck in your near future. Tell me a secret. Hey, Keith, I just want to tell you bye. You ain't going to be far away. I know that. So, man, I
hope that you're packed up and ready to rock and roll. And good luck in all of your future endeavors. We love
GQ, and so I'm going to present you with a new time, this new life of leisure and whatever you want to do, and the GQ magazine. It shows that you can now work on your six-pack, you know, continuing those efforts. So I wanted to hand you those. Okay. We expect you to come back with a six-pack, Keith. Okay, please come forward.
I know we're on a tight schedule, but I just want, on a personal note, to just thank Keith. I want to echo what Ryan said. Many of us, myself included, would not be where we are today without Keith. Keith taught me something many years ago when we were getting a lot of credit for some things that have been accomplished by the department. Keith reminded me that we're standing on a lot of people's shoulders. And Lord knows I've stood on Keith Dickie's shoulders more than once. This has been really, really heartwarming. I'm impressed the way we've seen people come out of retirement. We've seen folks from other departments. We've had department heads, elected officials. We even got to hear Avery's revisionist history. This has been an exciting event, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. Anyway, we do have, but Keith, seriously, thank you so much. I remember when in 2006, when we had some decisions to make career path-wise, in Neymar's office, the three of us sitting down and coming up with a formula for how we would handle infrastructure. And it has worked beautifully. And I just hate to see the team broken up. But it's been great. And I can't thank you enough for everything. You've been a terrific colleague, but more importantly, you've been a great friend. On behalf of the department, we have a couple of cards for you. If you'd like to come up. We couldn't get everybody's signature we wanted to sign on one card, so we've got two cards and also a token of our appreciation. Thank you so much.
All right. We're going to have to call you up, and then we want to stand and give you an ovation. And your name is Keith. All right. Spell what? K-E-I-T-H. Keith. Keith would be what? K is kind, keen, knowledgeable, that's you. Energetic and educated in networks, so true. Intellectual and insightful, but that's not all. Thoughtful and trustworthy, for you have never dropped the ball. You have been humble and humorous to us all. So we applaud you. We commend you on the job well done and salute you as you begin your new journey of retirement. May it be a great deal of enjoyment and fun. So let's stand, give this man of the hour time to give his remarks.
Extremely overwhelmed by the warmth and the generosity and the kind words that you've been able to present to me today. I feel very special and very honored. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all know I don't give short speeches, but I'll try to keep it short. Y'all know I can speak all day long. I would have planned a speech, but I decided not to. But what I want to reflect on is the thing that means the most to me today. And it's the word success. Many of us have different definitions for the word success. But there's only one true, real definition, I believe, and that's my personal opinion. And that is really what we call happiness. Happiness in whatever we do, in all our endeavors. Whether it's with our family, whether it's with our job, whether it's with a task, whether it's with a project. The idea of doing something with your heart, feeling good about what you've done, and accomplishing that goal is probably the most successful things that we could embrace. So for all of us, success means different things. And today, I stand before you feeling very accomplished and successful in that you have admitted to me that you saw my passion, in the things that I've done. You saw my commitment. I've heard the words ownership. You have echoed to me that I am an accomplished and successful individual today as I stand before you. And that to me is very special. I hope you too, when you retire, you can feel the way I feel. And for some of you, y'all, if you don't know how it feels as though, for those of you who graduate from college and got your bachelor's degree, free at last. Wow, you feel great, you know that high. That's how it feels to be successful. You feel all that sense of accomplishment. And I want to thank you all for being part of that success. I could not have done it without you all. I had one saying that someone echoed on my team, and my watch, no one fails. I have mustered resources when people have difficulties, so that they never fail. And I too have not failed. And I stand before you today very proud of that results. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, I took today as a day to present to those people who in the past year and within the last months have participated in embracing virtualization. And I want to now, with this little time, and I know people will be probably hungry or would like to get on with the show, I'd like to present a certificate of accomplishment of proficiency to the people who have participated in the training that I've done on virtualization. And today, I want to call you guys down to come and collect the certificate if you're here. I feel this is a very privileged certificate because you guys do, unlike other training, you have to get the material done. Some others, you get a cheat sheet. There's no cheat sheet in my training courses. You guys know that. You have to get it done. And I feel very proud of you guys that you've been able to embrace all that training and that technology. And I want to start by presenting to you guys, call you down if you don't mind coming down to receive the certificate. Starting with first person, Andre Stetson. Bill Armstrong. Brandon Fay. DeMarcus Pippin. Ed Johnson. Enrique Copeland. Isaac Standard. Jim Bagwell. Cortez Harris. Clement Donwell. Nashika Battle. Melissa Nelson. Michael Russell. Mike Harris. Nanette Trotman. Umatari Adia. I'm sorry. I didn't spell. Richard Dupree. Ron Corbin. Roy Todd. Janelle Armstrong. C.G. Flores. Terrence Slayton. Tara Paul. Beth Jackson. Will Morgan. William Edward Jr. Again, these people actually participated in virtualization. They are aware of the next and up and coming generation for technology, which is cloud computing. So they've had their share of being able to participate, doing this in a lab, and actually mimicking everything that we have in production in order for them to understand fully this level. And I want to thank them all for being good students. And I thank them for being receptive to this kind of training. Appreciate, and I appreciate everyone for making me stand before you today feeling accomplished. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.